There are huge financial savings to be had in monitoring your utility use carefully. For every dollar that we can take off the operating costs of this building, almost $20 of value are added to the value of the real estate. When I came into this business in the late 70s, we had people who would, at the end of the heating season, would take out 12 months of gas bills and 12 months of electricity bills and 12 months of water bills and try and figure out whether things were running efficiently or whether there was waste. And it was next to impossible for them to make that kind of judgment. Now, we can tell from the AdamKrehm system the kinds of operational problems we are having. We can look at the before and after results, and we can evaluate things very carefully. We know from having the AdamKrehm system in place that when we replace a roof, if we add insulation to it, there is a very significant payback. Having that kind of handle on one's operations is probably worth 20 to 25% of the fuel bill annually. It's a large sum of money. And in this business, I would speculate it probably amounts to something of the order of $250,000 a year. That $250,000 a year translates into added value in this portfolio of conservatively $2.5–3 million, more probably. When we look at buying, making new acquisitions, one of the things that we look at very carefully is the energy and water use patterns, and we look for waste. And if we can see waste, particularly excessive waste, that for us is an opportunity, because we can turn that very quickly and get it back to where it should be, and that immediately adds value, and in the case of a new acquisition, creates equity right away. There's huge leverage in having these kinds of savings in effect. Huge leverage. So, with AdamKrehm, you will reduce your operating inefficiencies. You will have the ability to evaluate various retrofit strategies and techniques that can be used on a wider scale within your portfolio. And with AdamKrehm, if you use it as it's intended to be used, you will add huge value to the real estate portfolio where it's being used. I would venture to say if you come from no utility meter monitoring to the effective use of AdamKrehm, you would probably add as much as 20% to the value of your portfolio, easily. If there's a commitment and a belief in this system, a building manager who has this system available to him can have a grasp of his utility consumptions that he couldn't only dream of without it.